Hi everyone, Alex's Lady here. Just doing another video for you guys. I'm sure you already know that because you're watching it. But just wanted to briefly talk about what I'm going to be talking about on this video, and then I'm going to show you probably the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole entire life. So today I wrote notes. My husband told me that I should write notes, so I did. So if my husband's watching this, I did what you told me, so you can't ever say that I don't do that. So I'm going to be talking about truly being okay with the fact that your husband is going to be a police officer or some other dangerous job. Your husband's not going to be a cop. And then trusting God in the fact that he's going to do that. So here's the cutest thing ever. Oh, that's my dog. He's so cute. He's actually not my dog. I don't call him my dog. He is my furry child. Yeah, I'm one of those people. My dog is my child. Since we don't have kids, he was my child before I even met my husband. He was a Christmas present one year. Way to go, parents. They got me a dog for Christmas 2 years ago. So there he is. He's kind of sad. Bye, Hook. He's kind of sad. My husband is at school late this evening. That's why I'm doing a night video. Usually don't do night videos because I'm hanging out with the hubby. But they started late this evening. So, yeah. I'm doing a video. He's off studying and working hard to be the best cop ever. I think he's going to be the best cop ever. So, truly being okay with what your husband is going to be doing at the job. Now, whether he's a police officer or a fireman or a Marine, shout out to Kevin. My friend Kevin is out of the Marine Corps now. Woo-hoo, he's home. And his girlfriend Megan will be coming down, and I'm really excited to meet her. Any girl that can get Kevin's attention must be something special, so I'm excited. He says that he thinks we're going to get along, so fingers crossed. I'm just really happy for him. So, yay, Kevin. So whether your husband is going to be a cop, Marine, a fireman, I don't know, the postman, whatever job that your husband's going to be, are you okay with it? And that truly comes down to the fact that, do you trust the Lord? Do you trust the Lord in every decision that He has made and He has planned for your life? Or are you going to trust the fact that there are going to be very bumpy roads ahead of you, but there's also going to be really smooth and really nice and really fun ones, but to get to those, there's going to be windy and bumpy roads. Now, if you've read my blog, I've talked about bumpy roads. I know personally I've had a lot of bumpy roads in my life. I know that my husband has in his personal life and in his family life. They've had a lot of bumpy roads, and I say and a lot. I'm really sorry, I just noticed that. But the thing that makes the bumpy road okay is the fact that the bumpy road shapes you for the smooth road. It shapes you for the fact that you are going to be a stronger individual at the end of it. And that stronger individual is going to enjoy the smooth road better. They're going to be wiser, they're going to be smarter, stronger again, like I've been saying, and they're going to be a little bit more of that person that God designed them to be at the end of all that bumpy road. Because you know when you fall down and you get scraped and you get bruised and all that stuff, it scrapes off a layer of skin. Generally, if you fall pretty hard or if there's a lot of bumps or rocks on the road that you're falling on, so that it scrapes off stuff that you don't need in your life. It scrapes off just anything that could possibly get in the way of your marriage or your relationship with your significant other, because it doesn't necessarily have to be your husband. I'm sure there's plenty of girls out there that it's their boyfriend being the cop, or it's their fiance, or it's their big fat crush like I talked about before, and it's hard, but it just makes you stronger, and it makes you better in the relationship that you're in. I know for a fact that I'm a heck of a lot stronger in my faith and just in my relationship with my husband, which my faith does tie into because we are both believers. Our faith is stronger because yesterday he had a pretty hard day at school. They had some people come in and actually share basically their testimonies about what's going on in their life and what's happened in their life, and some of them are pretty gruesome. Also, women, you're going to have to be prepared for the fact that your husband is going to see very big things, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck for him. But the fact that he has a faith is going to make him stronger, because God wouldn't have put him in that position unless he was strong enough to see those things and to deal with those things. And I know personally that I feel very blessed and very honored that my husband is going to be a police officer doing those things, but I also feel like I wouldn't want anybody else doing that job, because I know my husband, and I know the fact that he is an amazing individual. He is caring, he is strong, he is all those things that a cop should be. So if your husband is a police officer, your boyfriend's a police officer, or a Marine, or an Army person, or whatever, that's what they're supposed to do, because that's the kind of person that they are. And it is a hard blessing, but nonetheless it is a blessing, the fact that they are in that job. I know that's hard to swallow, and it's even hard for me to swallow now as I'm saying it. I'm like, wow, those are really good words. Thanks God for giving me those. Um, but it's true. I wouldn't want anybody else doing the job but my husband. And I'm having a realization in my own life right now, and you guys are getting to watch me really figure something out. That's actually pretty awesome. Wow. Thank you, Lord, for that. That's really awesome to figure out. Like, I wouldn't want anybody else doing that. And honestly, ladies, I've been struggling with that fact. I've been struggling with the fact that my husband is going to be doing a very dangerous job. There's a strong possibility that my husband might not come home all the way in one piece one day. And I say that a little chipper because I have to. That's my husband. If I don't say it a little chipper, you guys might see me bawl on YouTube. No one wants to watch that. I'm an ugly crier. But that's one of those realizations that you have to realize. I'm actually really glad that I'm sharing that with all of you. This is what this channel is about. It's about sharing real life and what's going on in a real cop's life. But okay, back to the point of trusting the Lord, and that's how you become okay with what your husband's going to be doing, is when you're trusting the Lord. I know every day that personally I have to dive into a devotional, and I have to dive into the Word, and I have to have some alone time with God. I was telling my friend Chris that this the other day, sometimes I just sit with God. And that's one thing that I'm going to be doing a lot more, I know, in my future. I'm just going to be sitting with him. Okay, God, I just need to sit with you and be quiet, because that's how I'm trusting you right now. Just sitting and being quiet and just understanding, maybe not necessarily understanding everything that I'm going through, but trusting the fact that you know what you're doing, and one day I will understand everything that you've done. I know there's some instances, learn how to talk, in my in-laws' life, they're still trying to figure out why that happened. And one day they will understand. And my mother-in-law is a very strong woman of God for saying this all the time. She may not understand why certain things have happened, but she knows that one day God will reveal why that happened to her, and she will understand. That's amazing. That's a truly amazing woman, and hopefully one day I can have her on my YouTube channel so you guys can meet her and hear her talk, because this woman rocks. When it comes to being a cop's wife and all the things that she's been through with my father-in-law, and just being married to a cop and dealing with all the cop stuff that goes on. So hopefully you get to meet her. She's absolutely amazing, and I totally love her very much, and I'm very blessed that I get to be a part of their family. So hopefully you guys get to meet her. Hopefully you guys get to meet my husband one day. Like I said, he's not home, otherwise I'd probably be having him on here tonight. But anyways, I'm rambling on a rabbit trail. Trust the Lord. That's what you need to talk about. Trusting the Lord in everything that you possibly do with your husband, being a cop and being an officer. And I have lipstick on my teeth. If that's not real life, I don't know what is. I got lipstick on my teeth. I got emotional. My hair's doing I don't know what. My dog's sleeping in the background. Real life, people. That's what I'm about. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But I just wanted to talk to you all about what I've been talking to you guys about. Trusting the Lord and being okay with whatever your significant other is doing. Because God does have a plan for it. And sometimes the plan is a little hard to swallow at first because we're human and we don't understand it. But eventually, all the hard work and the waiting and the bumpy roads and the bruised and scraped up knees and elbows and sometimes even your face gets scraped up on this rocky road that we call life, but it all works out. It really does. And I know personally in my life, maybe I'll get to share a little bit more of my testimony with you. Sometimes those hard moments lead to amazing things. If I didn't have the hard relationship moments that I did have in my life, I would not have my husband. I would not have been at the exact place in my life. Like, I literally wouldn't have walked into the building that I met my husband in if I wasn't going through the hard things I was going through. So in that example, my hard times literally led me into the exact room that I needed to be in at the exact time that God wanted me to be there. So take this, hopefully it touches your heart and it makes you think and makes you talk to your significant other about what's going on and what you're thinking about. Ladies, don't bottle up anything. Men, if you're watching this, don't bottle up anything. Talk, have open lines of communication in this. It's the only way that you're going to work out. Police officers' marriages, I know I said this in another video, have a higher rate of divorce than I think any other statistical thing that they've done out there. So keep praying, keep trusting God, and keep watching. Okay? And bye.